Hello all and welcome back in this series of lectures of financial accounting and analysis. I, Dr. Shikha Jarota, welcome you again for this session. So in the previous session, we talked about the journal and the ledger. I told you how the ledger is prepared. We have discussed the format for the ledger posting. So we will take up the question here for the purpose of preparing the ledger. And with that, I will tell you other concepts related to that how the ledger accounts has to be prepared, and we'll take up the same question as we have solved for the journal entries. So let's take up the question here first. So this is the question we have solved for the journal entries. Now the first stage for any of the question is to prepare the journal entries, and then after preparing the journal entries we have to prepare the ledger accounts for the journal entries that we have already passed. So for your reference I have taken up the journal entries here, and one by one we will take up all the entries, journal entries, to post it in the ledger account. So first is the opening entry. Opening entry, you can see here there are n number of accounts which are there for the opening entries, like cash account, bank account, stock account, furniture account, building account, Vijay, Anil, Madhu, Anand, Babu, capital. So we have to prepare all these ledger accounts also. So in one entry, you can see here 8 to 9 accounts are there for the ledger accounts. So we have to prepare all these accounts. So we can see here I have the solved example for you to make the things more clear. One is the cash account. See, we have prepared the cash account here. Then we have bank account. Then we have stock account. And then we have furniture, building, Vijay, Anil, Madhu, Anand. We'll take up these accounts one by one. Like we'll go back to the journal account, and we'll see for the cash account. Cash account having debit balance of 8,000. So cash account will go to having debit balance of 8,000. Now see here, whenever we are having any of the opening balance for any of the account, so we have to transfer it as per the 1st January date as the opening date, that is the 1st January 2009, and then we will put it as to balance brought down. How this to balance brought down is coming, once we are done with the cash account, I tell you, and it will be more clear. For now, just understand this, that whatever is the opening balance, we have transferred it under to balance brought down 8,000 rupees. This is the first journal entry of cash account that we have posted in the cash account, right? Then we'll go back to the next journal entry, that is bank account. Bank account, next account in the journal entry is the bank account. Now we'll look for the bank account. Same, what we have done is 2009 January 1st to balance brought down 25,000. This is the, since all these are debited in the journal entry, so we are putting the balances on the debit side only. Then third is the stock account. You can again see there is a stock account appearing on this page. That is 1st January to balance brought down 20,000. This is the stock account that we have taken. Then next is the furniture account with 2,000 rupees. So again, we'll go to the furniture account. See, you can see at the top, it is a furniture account having to balance brought down 2,000 rupees. Done. Then going back to the furniture account, next is building account. Building account is 10,000. Vijay Anil Madhu account 2,000. Okay, then we'll see these accounts again. Go back to the furniture account. Then building account, see 10,000. Vijay balance 2,000. Then Anil balance 1,000. Then Madhu balance 2,000. Anand, see, Anand was the creditor, so his account was credited. So by balance, since the ledger account credit side has to be entered with the by word, so by balance we have taken 5,000. For the capital account, again by balance 55,000. You can see here very clearly. Then Bablu's loan account, it was also having a credit balance, so 10,000 is the credit balance for the Bablu's account. So see, it is being accordingly posted in the ledger accounts. So we are done with the first posting of the journal entry. Then we'll come up to the 1st January transaction. Purchases account debited to cash to discount. So in this account, there are three accounts in this journal entry. Sorry, there are three accounts which are getting affected: purchase, cash, and discount. So we have not prepared the purchase account. We already have the cash account. We'll post the entry in the cash account, but there are new accounts, purchase and discount, that we have not prepared up to now. So we will prepare purchase account and cash account for this particular entry. So purchase is debited, cash and discount is credited. So we'll go to the cash account first. Cash account is credited. So you can see here, by purchases account, 3,800 is the account which is getting affected. By purchases, on part of the purchases, we have paid cash 3,800. So since cash account is credited, so we have come up to the credit side of the cash account. 1st January, we have put up the date. We have mentioned by a purchase account because cash account is there. So cash account, if we are posting in the cash account, we have to take up the other account in the journal entry. So other account was purchases which are getting debited. So we have put it by purchases account 3,800. Then we'll prepare the purchase account. Let's look for the purchase account where it is. See, we have found out the purchase account. Under purchase account, what we'll do, purchase is debited. So we will go to the debit side of the purchase account, and since cash is getting credited, so to cash account 3,800 is the amount for the purchases, right? And then we will prepare a discount account. Since discount we have not prepared yet, so we will prepare a discount account. And in the discount account, you can see for the 1st January, there is an entry, discount is credited. Therefore, we have gone to the credit side of the discount account. 1st January, by purchases account, 200 rupees. So by purchases, because discount is credited, so debit wala account we have to mention. So by purchases account, 200 rupees. So in all the three accounts, we have done the posting. Now we'll go back to the next journal entry, that is cash account debited, discount account debited to Vijay. So we already have cash account prepared, we already have discount account prepared, Vijay account we need to prepare. So first we'll take up the entry for cash account and discount, then we'll go for the Vijay account. So cash account, you can see the entry, again I'm repeating, entry is cash account debited, discount account debited to Vijay. So cash account is getting debited with 1980. So we'll go to the debit side of the cash account, 4th January, to Vijay. Vijay is getting credited. So to Vijay, 1980 is appearing on the debit side. This is for the cash. Then next is your discount account. We'll go to the discount account. Discount is getting debited in this case. So we will go to the discount account. We will go to the debit side to Vijay because Vijay is getting credited. So for the debit accounts, we will write the credit account entry here. So to Vijay, 20 rupees will appear on the discount account debit side. Done. Now we'll prepare the Vijay account because we have not prepared the Vijay account yet. So we will prepare the Vijay account. Let's look for the Vijay account here. Vijay account. Vijay account is yeah, see, there is the Vijay account. We have already prepared the Vijay account for the opening entry. So this is the Vijay account here. We are putting the entry under 4th January by cash. Vijay account, since Vijay account is credited with 2,000 rupees, and out of that 2,000 rupees, two accounts will be involved. Through cash, it is 1980, and 20 rupees is through discount account. So for Vijay, we have to put in two accounts. Vijay is getting credited with 2,000 rupees, and out of that credit, 1980 is from cash and 20 is from discount. So what we'll do for Vijay account, we'll go on the credit side. We will put by cash 1980, by discount 20. Now see what is happening here in the Vijay account. For the opening entry, we have transferred the balance to balance brought down 2000 rupees under Vijay account. And for the same Vijay account, on 4th of January, we are crediting it with 1980 and 20 rupees, right? So both the sides, if we get the total of both the sides, debit total and credit total, it is coming to 2000 rupees. There is nothing balance. There is no difference in the amount on the debit and the credit side, which simply means that this account has already been closed. If your debit total and the credit total becomes equal, it means that the account is closed. There is no more outstanding balance in that particular account. So this simply means that Vijay account is closed. No more further transaction has to be done with Vijay for now, right? Then we'll come to the next entry. Next journal entry here is we have done with the 4th January entry. Again, there is one more entry for 4th January, that is purchase account debited to Bharat account. So purchase account we already have, Bharat account we have to prepare. So let's take up the purchase account first. Purchase account is getting debited. So we'll go to the purchase account debit side. This is purchase account debit side. We will go to 6th January entry, purchase account. And since Bharat account is getting credited, so under purchase account, we'll write to Bharat and the amount is 5,000. And we will go to the Bharat account, sorry. Bharat account is just next to purchase account, discount account. So see, you can here see Bharat account, 6th January, the purchase entry is done with 5,000 rupees on the credit side. Right? Let's take up the next entry here. It is plant account debited to Mukesh account. Plant account is getting debited to Mukesh account, which says 5,300 for plant debit to Mukesh to cash 5,000 plus 300. So now what you have to do is, since you have to look for the plant account, I don't think we have prepared the plant account for any of the previous entries. So we will prepare the plant account also. We will prepare Mukesh account also, because there is no Mukesh transaction in the previous entries, and cash we already have. So we have to prepare the plant account and Mukesh account. So let's take up the entry for the cash account first, and then we'll prepare the plant and Mukesh account. So for cash account, it is 300 rupees. So what we'll do, cash account is getting debited, cash account is getting credited. So we'll go to the credit side of the cash account, and it's an entry of 8th of January. So see, 8th January, by plant account, we have mentioned 300 rupees. So cash account is done. Now we'll go to the plant and Mukesh account. So plant account, it is appearing here. See, after Bharat account, it is plant account. Under plant account, what we are doing, plant account is getting debited. So we'll go on the debit side, plant account to cash. It is 5,000. Since plant account is getting debited with 5,300, so here also the plant account needs to be debited with 5,300 full amount. So out of this 5,300, 5,000 is from Mukesh and 300 is for cash. So we will put it in the separate accounts only. We can't just put it as 5,300. We have to show the bifurcation of the two accounts also. So to Mukesh 5,000, to cash 300, it will be 5,300 under plant account debit side. And then we'll prepare the Mukesh account also. So let's look up for the Mukesh account. See, at the top, it is the Mukesh account. Mukesh account is having credited. So on the credit side, you can see 8 January entry by plant account 5,000. So what we are doing, we are basically posting the journal entries that we have already passed in their respective account. The benefit of this is, at the end, when all the posting are being done, then we will be having the summary, the classification of all the respective entries of their respective head under one head. Like for example, if we see the cash account, so for cash account, we will be having at the end, we will be having all the cash related transactions in the cash account. So we can have a summarized picture of all the accounts and its related transactions. So let's take up the further entries in the next session, because first revise these entries, what we have already done in this session, and in the next session, we will take up the remaining journal entries and their postings. Thank you all for now.